All right, we are live. I just was checking on my Facebook page. Let me just tilt that right there as things go flying. Welcome to a fantastic Friday, as always, the season of Pisces. Did you show yourself some love, some vital energy self care last week? Join me in the Subscribers Hub for some rituals. We also had Spill the Tea today, Manifesting Through Spirit, a Divine Protocol. Be sure to check that out if you're in the Subscribers Hub. Should have joined me live. But today, the elementals, as I scroll on down here, there we go. We have a yin metal rooster of a day. It looks like we have all of the elementals, really. But yin metal is refined metal. It's like luxury metal. It's metal that we can put to use, whether it's a sword. I'm just thinking of like utensils. But the day of the rooster, sometimes called the chicken, maybe the hen. Either way, it's a bird. So it's bringing our attention to how we see ourselves, the refinement of it, and also how we value or maybe don't value ourselves. Speaking with intention and listening to how we actually speak to ourselves with words. Yang metal's more harsh conversations. Yin metal's more refined. It's the season of like Virgo, Libra, the end energies of Scorpio. But it's also how we speak to others. Invocation and really listening to our words. Often what we speak or invoke, that's a reflection of our inner world. It's yin energy. It's what's going on inside. Known as the rooster or the bird, the energies. This is a pure metal energy. It's not quite the peak of metal, but yet getting to the peak of yin energy, basically. Sign, it's associated with the season of Venus, the diva, Venus ruled day today. So it's like loving or sitting in the lap of luxury and all the glitters and all that gold. It's a peach blossom star energetically as well. So is the tiger. Oh, not the tiger, excuse me, the rabbit. Sorry, going off track there. But it's charming, it's attracting, it's confidence. It's like how we present ourselves. It's the luxury items that we maybe are drawn to. It's a day to catch up with those that we love, whether it's friends, family, society. It's kind of that reach out like Mountain Bell and touch someone, in this case with your cell phone, energetically, I guess. But if you're born in the year of the dragon, the monkey, or the rat, the rooster is what's called your peach blossom star. So it's like life is like a peach, a Georgia peach, in that kind of energy. And even more so, if you have the year of the dragon in the day or the year pillar, the dragon, that is actually the secret friend of the rooster. So anybody born last year of the dragon, that energy there. So it's like the excess of the small, they say. Thunder above the mountain. It's the mirror imaging of each other. But baby steps as we kind of work our way up and just paying attention to the little things on our journey. Oftentimes, sometimes we may feel like we're walking on cobblestones, a little bit wobbly, a little tipsy turvetish in the beginning. And then we start getting into the momentum, knowing that stability comes in the middle ground, just being consistent. That's when the path opens up the doors as we move to the top. And then once we reach the top, it's actually energetically vitally important to see how far we've actually come. I find a lot of times people often forget to see the big picture and compare yourself to where you were a year ago and moving forward. We often don't see how far we've come. Maybe other people do, but each month I myself look at what I've accomplished just month to month or even a year ago. Holding the sound, if you've tuned into Omen Days, for example, one of my very favorite rituals I do every year. It's the birthing phase. And for that, we're going to slide card just for a second. What is your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability? Are you somebody who often gets a gut feeling about people or situations? Have you experienced deja vu? Do you easily pick up on the emotions of others around you? Or dream so vividly that those dreams become reality? Feel that your dreams have meaning? Feeling a connection to the natural world, the world of nature? Drawn to numbers, symbols, or sigils? Sensitive to your surroundings and are very aware of changes in your environment? Believe in a higher power, a spiritual dimension? This quiz is going to assist you to activate your unique intuitive gift and psychic ability, how to take action upon it, creating a career that authentically aligns and resonates with your intuitive gift and psychic abilities. So let's dive into it. And we are back. So as I follow the moon, if you don't know, I follow the energy of the moon through the seasons. And have you ever thought about manifesting with your moon sign, Jupiter and Mercury? Those are thoughts, emotions, and beliefs. The moon, Mercury, and Jupiter. So just something to percolate about and kind of tune into your own personal Mercury, your own personal moon, and Jupiter, cascading and moving through the celestial bodies. But we do kick off this weekend. The moon is in the season of Sagittarius. Listen to the complete energy for your natal moon in Sag on YouTube. But you may have felt a flutter of confidence, a surge of fire, maybe a sense of inner peace. The moon in Sagittarius is actually squaring the sun, and it's also opposing Jupiter, its ruling sign today, matter of fact, making this entire energy, it's like prime time energy for career, promotions, getting on the center stage of life, showcasing your gifts, your talents, your purpose, job interviews, applications, etc., and really getting out there. I would just suggest that you remember to grab your sippy cup as well, relax, unwind, and just allow yourself to like be in the now, curl up, binge on Netflix, I don't know, but enjoy the limelight and really being in the moment without the weight of the world. Kind of take a breath, utilize that pause, get into the zone of neutrality, lose the backpack, literally. I do a ritual every day where I give all the shift to spirit, and then I go out and enjoy my day. You should too, or at least try it. I actually invoke it. I say it out loud. And if you do so, share in the comments how that is going for you. Energetically. And then I do have an affirmation for Sagittarius. If your moon is in Sagittarius, that's where these affirmations are coming from. This one says, I trust the flow of life and embrace emotional wisdom. My intuition is my guide, and I surrender to the journey with an open heart and mind. Getting into the effervescent flow. And then on Sunday, I generally don't pull in Sunday, but I did today. The moon moves into Capricorn, sextiling the sun, the steady rise of Capricorn's moon. It's like this, there's any Capricorny moons out there. I know a few. But this is about emoting with purpose. And don't resist those temptations. You may feel drawn to people that really align with your goals and your aspirations. It's kind of emotionally fitting, really. But it's a great time to address those lingering emotions, whether it's doubt, worry, anxiety, self-doubting even, and really grounding your energy, the mountain spirits, the stones of your bones. If you know Capricorns, they always have kind of bony issues, if you will. But the mountain, the spirit of the mountain can really assist you to navigate those emotions with clarity and structure, guidance, the illusion of control, if you will. So there's some insights there. I'll dive in deeper, of course, on Monday for my weekly insights if you join me there. Not necessarily live, but I am there. And an affirmation for the moon in Capricorn, if you have a Capricorny moon. I trust the flow of life and allow myself to feel without judgment. I release the need for control and embrace the wisdom of surrender. I like that as well. So the moon forecast, I do these every week, if you don't know. I like to bring in the energy of the moon. I feel like we don't get in touch with our moon sign. We can manifest with it as well. So there is that. Now remember to comment, which I do need to activate that somewhere. Where is my commenter? Let's see. Nope. Oh, there I go. Okay, great. Hi, Abdu Hadid. I like that. I'm sorry if I pronounced your name improperly, but always thanks for joining. At the end of the show, I do Mini-Cowry shell divinations. And as a side note, we're going to have a little to do, if you will, because I got lots of things happening for me, which are happening for you. Welcome to an extraordinary event where you'll embark on a journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Get ready to dive deep into the realms of gift and purpose, the elementals, subtle energies, celestial energies, ritual, and so much more. This event isn't just about passive learning, it's about unlocking the magic within you. But first, let's talk about what you'll gain from this experience. Gift and purpose. Have you ever wondered what makes you truly unique? We all possess a special gift and purpose, our own personal medicine that we bring into this world. Discover the essence of your being and uncover the power of your personal medicine. Personal medicine, what is it? Let's explore the depths of your soul and understand the foundation of your gift. With this knowledge, you'll be equipped to unleash your potential and make a profound impact on the world around you. Establishing boundaries, energetic boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining balance and harmony in our day-to-day lives. Learn how to honor yourself, establish healthy boundaries with others, and allowing you to navigate through life with grace and authenticity. But wait, there's more. By registering for this event, you'll receive a fantastic grimoire for your personal medicine journey, along with an exclusive Celtic tree divination ebook. These resources will further and enrich your experience, along with guiding you on your path to discovery. Be sure to register below and don't miss out on this opportunity to awaken your inner magic, unlock the full potential of your being, and join us for an unforgettable journey of transformation and empowerment. Register now and embark on the adventure of a lifetime. Your destiny awaits, and there has never been a time like now. You guessed it, I'm hosting a revised edition of Gift and Purpose. It's actually one of my very favorite events I do every year as the seasons change and the energies shift. This one's coming up in March, but if you register now, you can actually join for $33 with the code GIFT, G-I-F-T, and then the price does return to $55. So there is that. And as a side note, I forgot to announce this earlier, I'll be recording the Musing Moon, New Moon in Pisces meditation later today as we begin to open the doors to eclipse season. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, be sure you do to get the notification. That really does help with the algorithm as well. So with that, who's ready for some online Mini-Cowry shell divinations? And if you are new here at Tanya D, I do a weekly show on Fridays, obviously, Fantastic Fridays, live. I kind of finish up the live show with doing Mini-Cowry shell divinations. So what you need to do is, all you need to do actually is to comment your birth year and the month you're born, not always. And then I do play with the elementals, the foundations. I do rituals, elementally speaking. Sometimes my ritual prescriptions are not of this world, I'll say. They're more in the subtle energetic field. They come in through my dream space energetically. That's what kind of subtle energy surgery kind of is, I'll say. So that's just how that kind of works for me. That's how it plays out. I generally, in my live shows, I don't prescribe rituals during them. Sometimes I'll do an offering or whatnot. I may recommend a private session if I feel into it. Sometimes we do need to do something off grid, is kind of how I see that, more private. Um, so, either way, that's kind of what that's about. So yeah, comment in the show notes. I got that activated and I will move the shells on your behalf, give you a little insight, an querent if you have a question at the play. I usually do my live shows for up to an hour, depending on how lively the bunch is. Sometimes people are quite shy, which I recognize, and some people are all about it. Last week was actually like vital energy, is what I want to say. There was a lot of people both on YouTube, because I multi-stream, and on my Facebook community, my group. That's where I do the mini live shows, multi-streaming between those two energetic gardens. So I do see some people live on YouTube. Again, if you want me to move the shells on your behalf, all you got to do is comment the year you're born, the month, your name. I kind of call in the spirits, move the shells on your behalf, and then see what comes up energetically. So, like I said, last week was quite busy. This week, it feels like we're in a slumber. Maybe that Sagittarius moon has us taking a rest with our sippy cup. Don't know. And what am I doing over here? Oh, I'm playing with my cards. I always work with the Fae, my Fae Oracle deck. I do rituals with the spirits of the other world, basically, and the elementals. So there is that. So we'll just wait, see if anybody wants me to do a mini divination for you to set your weekend off, or not. That happens too. Either way, just know I do these every Friday at the end of the show. I do mini divinations after I talk about the moon and the elementals in Chinese 4 pillars, all divinely ordained by spirit. So that was my journey. Go ahead and comment yours. Maybe you've got a journey better than mine, huh? Of course you do. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Okay, so we're quiet today. Multi-purposing here. Okay, well, we'll see what the Fae have to say. Oh, Penelope the Dream Weaver. That is like the moon. She's part of the sister moon signs, is kind of what I say there. This is a manifesting energy. Goes in line with our Capricorn moon coming up and manifesting. Very earthy, bringing things from the celestial world, the galaxy, into this world through divine ordination. Maybe it came through my manifesting through spirit. Spill the tea was also today, if you join me live there. Yeah, utilizing the energy centers along with the planets to manifest. I actually showed everybody my Buttercup meditation live streaming. We all did that. Be sure to journal if you haven't. And oh, Faf the footer. That means we need to clean the terra firma, grounding ourselves into the earth plane. Is probably taking the energy from Penelope and grounding into the earth. Yeah, see, that's how we manifest. We got to bring it in from the spirit world and down into the physical realm. Hi, Heather Lee. How are you? Do you want me to move my shells on your behalf? All you got to do is comment your birth year and your month. Don't be shy. Month and year. Oh, June? Born in June? 81. Finding your authentic self, you're feeling lost. Oh, well, you are from... Okay, I'll move the shells. Oop! This is the Frog Queen. So this is like, she's frogs, right? Of the water and also of the earth. They can do both. I think we need to ground our spiritual energy in there. Okay, I got Bobby Boo Grace on YouTube. I'm going to jump to you first, and then Heather, I will grab you on Facebook. So I'll do a multi-streaming read here. So Baby Boo Grace. All right. Baby Boo Grace wants to know, finding my authentic self, feeling lost. Okay, so you in the Dagara cosmology are born in a year of water. Water is all about being in the flow, going with the flow, but it's also reconciliation, forgiveness. It's our inner peace. So going off of that and knowing you're born in the season of June, right? Month, year. June is fire energy. It's the season of the horse. It's the southern direction. Also a peach blossom, just saying. So I'm going to affirm your spirit, baby boo grace. Affirm your gatekeepers, your guides, the being seen and unseen, the Wedames, Cantombles, and so much more. Your ancestors, near, far, past, present, and even in the now, the Great Spirit, the oneness, that I may be a conduit and deliver the message you need to receive today about finding your authentic self. With that, I say ashe and blessings. All right, I'm going to grab that. And okay, you're kind of splayed out. What am I seeing? You're in a place of surrendering, like to get in alignment with your inner peace, like change is happening for you. I always say things happen for us, not to us. I just realized I don't have my little wand, so you get my little poker finger. Let's do it. So this represents you, and so does that little stone there. So definitely surrendering to your own inner peace. There's change happening to help you get into the flow for you. But even how you identify and how you're seen, it's like it's that inside voice. A lot of us have that itty bitty shitty committee inside our head. So I would work on affirmations that are actually boost your frequency and help you get into the flow of life. Are you in a relationship? This is very curious. Just comment, baby boo grace. The reason I ask that is there's some medicine around your relationship that you're in that's actually kind of ordained by spirit. Your dream space visions, I pay attention to those to help you get into the flow. Get organized around literally your gift and your purpose, a different perspective. There's like this is like, oh gosh, I want to call it the singers like streaming in sound. Like you're going to have some kind of a spiritual relationship happening for you. The reason I say that is this is in the land of spirit, but also your personal medicine is activated in the relationship ring. So I feel like someone's going to be kind of coming, like guided by spirit, like something's coming from the spirit world. And it's on the line. So it probably hasn't happened yet. I would even say by summertime, energetically, that would be when. So as you go through this transformation to find your peace, this relationship will come in. But yeah, we got to work on getting organized around the voices inside your head, like, and definitely committing to what your heart wants in that communication. And believe in miracles, magic, like being a conduit, somebody who brings the message, the messenger, being a messenger that brings that vital energy into this world. You're going to be seen differently, but also opening a door to a different pathway, maybe a journey that you haven't been on. That might be why you're feeling lost. I feel like the universe is like moving things out of the way in order for you to kind of get out of your own way so you can bring that magic and your own personal medicine into this world at this time. So I hope that was helpful. Okay, Heather Lee, March 28th, 1977. That's what it looks like. So in the Dagar cosmology, you're part of the fire clan. You're like me, 10 years younger. I love that. Fire people, our conduit, our energy is to always be connected to spirit. When we don't have spirit to spirit conversations, that's kind of when we fall off our path and we have energetic hiccups. So it's definitely invoking, and like I said earlier, if you tuned in, like I just give everything up to Creator and I go off and enjoy my magical day. Sometimes I do it 3 times a day, sometimes not. Do you have any question that you want me to move around? Or you just want me to move the shells on your behalf and see what comes up for you? Either way. So yeah, definitely that. Yeah, get out of your own way, baby boo Grace. Yes, your spirit, definitely. That was spirit's going to send that person, like literally the other world, whatever you want to call it. Okay, Heather is open. So being born in March, you're part of the rabbit. So that's kind of your peach blossom energy is the rabbit, the horse. Yeah, frequencies. I'm thinking of actually the goat. Sorry, went off grid. Either way, so the spring energy, that's all about change as well. I think the month you're born is actually feeding your purpose for gift as far as a fire clan person. So that's nice. I like that. Okay, so I'm going to affirm your spirit, Heather, the spirit of your guide, your gatekeepers, the being seen and unseen, the great spirit, the oneness, your ancestors, near, far, past, present, future, and now, that I may be a conduit and deliver the message you need to receive today. With that, I say ashe. Ooh, your wisdom is floating to the seams. I kind of had that sensation. Okay, so you, my friend, you're also surrendering, but your surrendering is like surrendering to the flow and getting into the flow and actually recognizing. I always say we're stars on the spiritual walk of fame. So this is you getting into the flow and recognizing the flow and your spirit connection that's going to also bring you inner peace, a newfound community of friends. This is like literally, I'm just going to say, leaving the old friends and growing into new friends. Sometimes we have to shift environments that move us so we are in like a growth period. That's kind of what that feels like for me. And also how you connect with spirit. It's like having a higher perspective. I would probably go to the mountain. I don't know where you live, but like sit on the mountain and just look up out into the panoramic view to see like what divine guidance you get through spirit. And you're I don't know if you're in a relationship, but your ancestors are shifting your relationship. um, just know you're protected by the spirits, the beings of the wild, the fierce protectors of the wild. I don't know if you have a pet. My little Sir Didymus was very protective of me and my relationships. So there is something there as well. So it's almost like your lineage ancestors are kind of guiding that force. Again, I don't know if you are or not in a relationship, but there's something there. Just saying. And you too, ironically. It's like you're blocking your ability to literally connect, like I'm going to say telepathically through spirit. There's many gifts and purpose that we all have. What do I want to say? Energetically, through the energetic system. This is like telepathy, but yet, what do I want to say? There's something telepathic, is what I feel like receiving messages through spirit, possibly through your throat center there. But you're blocking your own transmission of listening to spirit. I don't know if you're nervous, and if you are, if that seems totally left field. Oftentimes I have to discern the voices that come in and even the dreams that come in. Like sometimes I'll just tell them I need more, or to speak in my language in the earth plane. And then sometimes they send me the same signal, I'll say, that I kind of pick up on altruistically, naturally. You do have, I don't know if an ancestor recently passed, but there's also an angelic being here. Feels like it's in your lineage as well. The reason I say that is because this ring's activated with an ancestor. So there's that. And I do feel like maybe your near ancestors, this would be like grandparents, they're also trying to communicate to you. They might send you a subtle message that's kind of pushes you in a way to wake you up, to help you get into the flow and like ask yourself what brings you inner peace. Again, this is you getting organized around your own spiritual gift and purpose to help you get on your pathway and get into the flow of what your divine essence is. and to be seen as somebody who brings peace and authenticity to yourself. Well, she's right there, babe. So there is that. So just know she's like guiding you towards this purpose that's happening for you. I would open up. That's probably why you're blocking yourself from listening to her spirit or subtle messages. Spirit speaks in a variety of ways for us. In this case, it could actually be a physical feather. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a feather right here. That's where that came in from. It could be anything. It could be a smell, a taste, whatever it is. My mother, I drink out of this mug and I talk to my mom because this was the only thing I got when she transitioned, thanks to some forces of adversity that I myself got to go through. So there is that. Okay, it is 333, at least in my village. As anybody else, if you're tuning in, I can't really see. I can move the shells on your behalf. Again, all you have to do is comment your month and birth year in the show notes. That's kind of what I go off of, and then I move the shells. Kind of just a foundational thing. Also, I do private sessions that I record, and you can tune in later, and I prescribe rituals for them. So yeah, anything else? If nobody's tuning in, as always, I do always finish the show with my weekly affirmation. Getting me double time here. Oh, where am I? There I am. Okay, this was our mystic message for this week. I trust in the divine flow of life. I nurture my dreams, honor my intuition, and embrace the abundance that surrounds me. Energetically, this came from both kind of the end of Aquarius season and moving into Pisces, which is our connection to Source through our crown, and Neptune, if you're wondering. So pay attention to that. We all have intuitive gifts. How they come through is unique and individual to each and every one of us, depending on a few flavors or ingredients that we all carry. So with that, if I don't have anybody else that wants me to move the shells on their behalf, as always, thanks for tuning in, and join me on Monday for weekly insights as we navigate our lunar or our energetic moon sign through the season of Pisces. That's kind of where I'm going this year. If not, I'll see you next Friday. Be sure to join me, and I'll be in the subscribers hub. Ashe, blessings.